Hello, welcome back learners to the channel Unified Learning, and today we'll continue with the topic trait approach as we are already done with the type approach. So trait approach is basically when we have to define the trait. Trait is enduring quality of a person on which he or she differs from another individual. For example, you may be very much friendly or sociable, but your friend or any other individual may vary as amount of that particular trait present in you makes you differ from another individual. Let's talk about the personality in more detail. In Let's talk about the trait approach in more detail. Okay, so main points in this are as it is relatively stable over time, generally consistent across situations. Third point is their strengths in combination vary across individuals, leading to individual differences in the personality. So for example, if I say that you are friendly, sociable, but not in every situation, right? So this is how the personality changes, and this is how personality differs from one individual to another individual. So for example, let's last point here is that traits are considered to be the building blocks of the personality. So traits play a very important role in trait approach. Okay, so to understand the personality of a person. Okay, let's move further and talk about Allport trait theory. Allport is also known as the pioneer of trait approach. Okay, so according to him, or he proposed the theory that the traits are dynamic in nature, but he also said that a person respond to the situation with a similar plans. Okay, further also he said that he studied the English language to know the describing words for the personality. So further he categorized the personality into cardinal traits, central trait and secondary traits. So cardinal traits are very highly generalized disposition. So as you see that these are basically used in these are basically even used as the identities are even used as the traits. For example, Gandhian trait or Hitlerian trait. For example, these are like very much revolve around your life goal. So whatever you want to be, if you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a doctor, so that trait will be present in you, and this will help you in reaching your goal. Okay, so next we are going to talk about the central traits. Central traits are not very much effective, but yes, they are mediumly effective. These are mostly used in job recommendations or testimonials. For example, warm, sincere, or diligent. Okay, next we are going to talk about is secondary traits. Secondary traits are very less effective, and they are very less characteristics. Not much considered while we are talking about the personality of a person. For example, if a person likes mangoes or likes wearing the ethnic clothes, or if a person likes being in a more casual clothes, so these are not usually used while we're describing a personality of a person. Let's talk about the personality factors given by Raymond Cattell. Raymond Cattell has done the statistical technique, also called as statistical techniques called as a factor analysis, and these are basically used by psychologists or sociologists. So he has done this statistical technique to know the common features and common characteristics of the traits. So he further categorized personality into source traits or surface traits. Source traits are stable and even known as building blocks of personality. This and surface traits are determined by the connection or after being connecting with source traits. For example, if a person is friendly or sociable in nature, so after being connecting with the surface traits, we are able to more define about the personality of a person. Further, Raymond Cattell has developed a 16 personality personality factor questionnaire to assess the personality of a person. Let's move further and talk about the EYSENCK'S personality theory. So he said that he has categorized, according to him, we can categorize personality into two broad categories, that is genetically and biologically. But the dimension given by him are neuroticism versus emotional stability, extroversion versus introversion. Later on, he proposed a third dimension as well, that is psychoticism versus sociability. Neuroticism, the person who are neurotic. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the definition. What is neuroticism and emotional stability? The degree to which people have control over their feelings. So, person who are high on neuroticism will show characteristics such as moody, touchy, and not even in their control. Okay, they're even anxious also. Emotional stable person will show qualities such as they are quiet, reliable, even tempered, and usually they are in their control only. Next, we are going to talk about is extroversion versus introversion. So, when we have to define this, so we'll say that the degree to which people are socially outgoing or socially withdrawn. To define this kind of person, I will say that extroversion, who are high on extroversion, will show traits such as being very much thrill seeking, and even they are impulsive, gregarious. Gregarious is the synonym used for sociable person. They are active as well. Introversion people are quiet, and they will be very much not show, they will be conserved, and they will not be too much into the people. Let's talk about the psychoticism. Psychoticism, people who are high on psychoticism will show personality factors or personality traits such as they are very much antisocial, and they're not much into people. They're egocentric as well. Further, let's talk about Eysenck has also developed a personality questionnaire to assess the personality. Let's talk about the personality in more detail by the 5-factor personality theory of Paul Costa and Robert McCrae. So, according to him, he said that he has given 5 personality traits: open to experience, extroversion, agreeableness, neuroticism, and conscientiousness. So, when we are going to talk about this, so let's talk about them in detail. So, person who are high on personality traits such as open to experience, so they will show traits such as imaginative, curious, open to new ideas, interested in cultural pursuits, and low who are low on this trait will show qualities such as rigidity. When we are going to talk about the extroversion dimension, so high on this dimension will show socially active, assertive, outgoing, talkative, and fun loving. And but who are low on this trait will show traits such as shyness. Who are high on agreeableness trait will be helpful, cooperative, friendly, caring, nurturing. But who are low on this trait will show personality traits such as hostile and self-centered. Let's talk about the neuroticism. Neuroticism, who are high on neuroticism, will show traits such as emotionally unstable, anxious, worried, fearful, distressed as well, and irritable, hypertensive as well. Let's talk about who are low on this trait will be well adjusted. Let's talk about the conscientiousness. So who are high on conscientiousness will show traits such as achievement oriented, dependable, responsible, prudent, hardworking, and self-control. But who are low on this will show traits such as they are impulsive. I hope you are very much cleared with this traits, and we will continue with the next topic in my next video. So learners, stay tuned. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you learners. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.